It's time once again for WPIAL playoff basketball action. Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Tonight, via tape delay, we bring you 5A boys basketball playoff action featuring the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Mars Planets. Hello, everyone. This is Gary Frankhauser along with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for tonight's playoff action. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. Once again, this is Gary Frankhauser, Jerry Dupay on the camera. We'll be right back with your starting lineups right after this. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbauer.
Welcome back. Here are your starters for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the 8th seed here in 5AA quarterfinal action under Coach Rick Hogger. Bryce Lasky, number 1, a 6'3" junior guard, leading scorer for the Mustangs. Number 3, David Runco, a 6' senior guard. Number 21, Will Dykert, 6'2" senior forward. Number 24, Hudson Novak, a 6'2" senior forward. Number 30, Elijah Gwynn, a 6'2" junior forward, rounds out the starting lineup for the Mustangs. We'll be right back here in a moment with your starters for the Mars Planets on the South Union Township Sports Network. Here we go with the starters for Mars, the number 1 seed here in 5A playoff action. Number 2, Cade Hetzler, 6'1" junior guard. Number 13, Andrew Recchia, 5'9" sophomore guard. Number 24, Robbie Carmody, 6'5" junior. They have him listed as a guard, but he'll be all over the court tonight, leading the Mars Planets. Number 25, Ben Lewis, 6'1" senior guard, and inside, number 32, Ben Perziola, 6'4" senior forward. Those are your lineups. We'll be back with the continuation of pregame activities here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Back to Cannon McMillan High School for the 2017 WPIAL playoffs. Quarterfinal round here between the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Mars Planets. Laurel Highlands coming in after a victory over Highlands on Tuesday night, 1-point ball game, and Mars with the bye in the first round. 18-5 overall. Mars Planets getting that number 1 seed.
48 victory over Highlands. They will meet the top-seeded Fighting Planets of Mars High School. Mars enters the playoffs.
PA announcer giving the statistics for both squads.
14-8 overall. The winner of this contest will meet the winner of tonight's matchup between McKeesport and Hampton.
Winner of tonight's game will face the winner of McKeesport and Hampton. in semifinal action, trying to get their way to the Peterson Event Center for WPIAL Finals.
WPIAL Quarterfinals. We ask that you all rise and honor.
We're going to have the national anthem.
Here is our national anthem.
National anthem. Mustangs' tall task here this evening, facing the number 1 seed Mars Planets and their leader Robbie Carmody. Here's your starters once again for the Mustangs.
Introducing first at guard, a 6'3" junior, number 1, Bryce Lasky.
Bryce Lasky, the junior guard, has led the Mustangs in scoring all season with a average of just over 24 points a game. David Runco, one of the seniors on this squad, has been very solid throughout the entire season from the foul line, handling the ball, limiting turnovers. Number 21, Will Dykert, also a senior, 6'2" forward. Gonna need a strong game out of Will. Hudson Novak, also a senior. He'll have a tough time inside with number 32, Ben Perziola for Mars. And there's Elijah Gwynn rounding out the lineup.
He is assisted by Jack Beaner and Ken Johnson.
Jack Beaner, Ken Johnson will assist Rick Hogger here this evening.
For the Mars Fighting Planets.
Here's the Mars Fighting Planets.
First at guard, a 6'1" junior, number 2, Cade Hetzler.
Cade Hetzler, the 6'1" junior guard.
At guard, 5'9" sophomore, number 13, Andrew.
Number 13, 5'9", Andrew Recchia, sophomore.
At guard, a 6'5" junior, number 24, Robbie Carmody.
Robbie Carmody, the go-to man for Mars, no doubt. 6'5" junior guard, being highly recruited in Division I. Number 25, Ben Lewis, 6'1", senior guard. He'll also shoot the three.
Senior, number 32.
And number 32, Ben Perziola, 6'4", senior forward. There's our starters. Carmody, the head coach for the Mars Planets.
He is Mark Sight. With them is Jim Hobine and Todd Galoo.
Mustangs getting their final instructions, as well as the Mars Planets. Mustangs in their traveling blue uniforms will be going left to right on your TV screen here to start the action. And Mars in the home white. Mustangs need to establish some confidence early against the number 1 seeded Mars Planets. Gwynn will jump against Perziola. And defensive posture for the Mustangs as Mars will control. Recchia out front being guarded by Runco. Man-to-man, they'll try to trap on the wing. Now in the corner, Recchia thought about the three. Switching defense now for the Mustangs. High picks for the offensive team of Mars. They'll reset. Gwynn now out on top with Recchia after the switch. Lasky will be guarding Ben Lewis there. And now inside to Carmody. He'll miss the bunny inside close, and Novak with the strong rebound. So in close opportunity for Carmody, no good. Runco now will come back, guarded by Recchia. Strong defense. Lasky now picked up there by Hetzler. He'll go to the hoop with the left, spin back. Diker with the open jumper, too strong. Quickly back now comes Recchia, guarded by Runco. Tries to go inside. Carmody thought about the jumper. Gets it to Hetzler. Now on the right wing, Recchia. On top to Lewis. Lewis there being harassed by Lasky. Carmody, Diker will pick him up, and Carmody will shoot the 16-footer, no good. Went down on the play, but no call. 2 on the way, won't go, and Novak's going to come out of the crowd with it, gets it to Lasky. Across to Dykert, he'll go to the hoop. Gets it to Runco, no call. Lasky for 3, in and out, off the back of the iron, no good. Neither team can take the lid off. We're almost a minute into the first quarter, no score. Now Recchia looking for that high screen, and Carmody to possibly go one-on-one. Guarded by Will Dykert. He'll get it back on top now to Lewis. Lewis hands off to Carmody. And that's an offensive, a little push off, but they're going to call a block on Lasky. That's the first on Lasky. Team first. A lot of contact there, but the block was the first contact. This is Recchia. Will Dykert denying the ball to Carmody on the wing. Lewis now way out on top, guarded by Lasky. He'll use his left, go into the lane, no good. Lasky with the rebound. Still no score. Runco now hands to Lasky. Runner in the lane, in and out again, but Gwynn with the rebound and put back. He'll be fouled. Elijah Gwynn on the offensive boards. Couldn't finish, but he'll go to the line. Foul called on number 25, Ben Lewis, his first, team first. Elijah Gwynn, 4-2. Trying to take the lid off things, and he will not, as Elijah misses the first free throw. 5:34 to go here in the first, still no score. Gwynn now gets the second one to roll. And the Mustangs will pick up full court, man-to-man. Runco on Hetzler. I'm sorry, that's Recchia out front. Now Carmody against Dykert. Couldn't get to the hoop. Swing it all the way around. Recchia will take the 3, won't hit. Rebound now being chased down. That's Carmody with the rebound in the corner. To the lane and scoring is Cade Hetzler. Makes it 2-1. Runco looks for Novak on the right wing. Can't get it to him. Now Runco pops back out to Novak. Now baseline. Novak finds the opening and hits. Hudson Novak. Good awareness by Hudson, finding the opening on the left block. Pass inside for the assist. Mustangs need a lot of assists here tonight. Now that's knocked away by Dykert. Carmody retrieves in the backcourt. 3-2, Laurel Highlands on top. 4:32 to go. Carmody now trying to get himself into the offensive action. Can't do it. Dykert now pulls down a rebound. Has it stolen away, though. Can't score again. Carmody to the hoop. He'll finally get a bucket. Robbie Carmody. I am mispronouncing that. I will make it correct now. Carmody. Novak to the hoop. He's fouled. No, they called it traveling violation. Back to Mars with a 4-3 lead with 4:10 to go here in the first. Recchia does most of the ball handling for Mars. He'll try to feed Carmody all night. Runco now trying to harass him, and the three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound picked up again and put back by Recchia. Makes it a 6-3 ball game in favor of Mars. They're letting them play. Right wing to Dykert. On top to Gwynn. Swinging around to Novak. Now we have a foul called, and it's going to be a hold. This time on Cade Hetzler, I believe. It is, and that's his first, team second. Out of bounds underneath to the Mustangs. Quickly into Novak, corner to Lasky. Had the chance for the three, couldn't get it. Now Novak will step back for the three. Short on it, but Gwynn there on the spot for the rebound. Runco. Dribble drop now to Lasky. Lasky tried to get to the hoop, and he is knocked away that time by Perziola. Lasky on the drive could not get it above Perziola as the Mustangs knock it out of bounds back on the other end. It's a 6-3 ball game with 3:08 to go here in the first. Lewis gets it all the way deep to Recchia. Recchia to Hetzler. He'll be picked up by Novak. He'll try to hand off, but good defense there by Runco. Lewis now, guarded by Lasky. He'll try the three. No good. Novak, the only rebounder underneath, pulls it down for Laurel Highlands. Not Novak. Gets it to Runco. Dykert inside. Try to get it to Gwynn now. Who's going to have it? It's going to be back to the Mustangs. Last touch there by Hetzler. Elijah Gwynn with an opportunity down low, just could not find an opening. Runco back to now to Novak. He's guarded there by Lewis. Lasky being harassed there by Hetzler. Lasky to the hoop, and he has it stripped away. Carmody now will work against Dykert. Go one-on-one. Drop it back to Hetzler for three on the way. No good. Strong. Lasky will come out of the pack. Gets it to Novak. He'll take it in himself. Nice pass in there to Dykert. Couldn't get it up, though. Runco to the hoop. Back to Dykert. He has it knocked away by Carmody. Quickly back now comes Mars Planets, but that's a kick by Lasky. And Coach Hogger is contesting that call, saying it was all with his hand. But the kick call was made, and it will go back to Mars. No chance to correct that if it even was a bad call, but we'll go with the kick. Inside pass now. Perziola in the corner, hands it to Lewis. Running one-hander, score it for Hetzler. Laurel having a tough time getting any quality opportunities now, trailing 8-3. Lasky asking for a pick up high. Novak in the corner for three. In and out, no good. Back again come the Mars Planets. No second chance that time for the Mustangs. Recchia trying to get things going further for Mars Planets, and he hits. Makes it 10-3. Coach Hogger may think about a timeout. He's standing up, but he won't call it just yet as Runco will have it stolen away, and this is Karma. He'll come in for the dunk. Robbie Carmody with the slam. Stretches the lead out to 12-3. The Mustangs call timeout, and we'll step aside here on the South Union Township Sports Network. 1:06 to go here in the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is being broadcast on the
Coach Hogger trying to come up with an answer on offense here. Just 3 points for the Mustangs with 1:06 to go here in the first. 12 points for Mars. They haven't been on fire either, but the Mustangs' opportunities have been strongly contested. And there's an illegal pick by Elijah Gwynn. Just could not establish any kind of position. Fighting through the screen that time was Hetzler. That'll be on Elijah Gwynn, his first, team second. Kaliutha and Lancaster will check in for Laurel Highlands.
Checking in for Laurel Highlands, number 4, Greg Lancaster, and number 34, Ilyas Salaluka.
Mars with control. 12-3 on the scoreboard and with the ball. Recchia all the way across to Lewis. Long three on the way. That goes over the banking board, out of bounds, back to the Mustangs. So the Mustangs have not been able to find any openings on offense, but the Mars Planets have not taken complete advantage. Not really converting on their offensive end either. Lancaster to the hoop, stops, and has it stolen away now by Recchia. And he'll score again. Mustangs have got to value the basketball on every possession. Turnovers will turn into hoops most times and that's inside. It'll stay with the Mustangs, tipped out of bounds. Junior was open underneath, but could not corral that pass from Lasky. A little bit of frustration now on Laurel Highlands' side. Lasky now will go to the hoop, gets it to Salyuth, and he is rejected by Carmody right at the hoop. Athletic defensive move, and Carmody will take the three, no good. As the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter, it's Mars 14, Laurel Highlands 3. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network. We're back here at Cannon-McMillan High School. Mars on top, 14-3 after the first period, and the Mustangs just having all kind of problems on the offensive end, trying to get any kind of quality opportunity at the hoop. Credit the Mars defense. Man-to-man all over the court. Really no opportunities close to the hoop, and the three-pointers have not hit. Novak will shoot again, and that's out of bounds, back to the Mustangs. Hudson not finding the range from the baseline. Lasky now will trigger it in for Laurel Highlands. Gets it to Gwynn. To Runco. Swing it around to Novak. Lasky now. Step back. Jumper. Got it. Bryce Lasky for three. Cuts the lead to 14-6. And if Bryce can get on fire here, he can bring the Mustangs back in a hurry. Marmody now in the corner. Three on the way. No good that time for Recchia. Another rebound for Novak. He's got to have about 5. Double dribble now on Runco. Another turnover. And gives it right back to Mars with no opportunity at the hoop by the Mustangs. Recchia guarded by Runco. Gets it to Carmody. He's guarded now by Gwynn. Perziola to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Back up again. No good. And that's going to be a foul on Laurel Highlands. Foul's called on David Runco as he was trying to box out. His first third team foul. Starter's still in there. Three on the way, and Ben Lewis will add 3 for Mars, making it 16-6. Lasky, he's being mauled, but no call now. And it's out of bounds. Another turnover for the Mustangs. Recchia now still being guarded by Runco. Gets a high pick from Carmody. In the corner, baseline drive now for Perziola, and he traveled. Would have been better off just to take it up that time. Perziola looked for the pass into the lane, and he traveled as Will Dykert will check back in, replacing Saliutha. 17-6. Mars on top. Runco looking for some help, and he traveled. David just a little bit out of sorts. And the Mustangs just cannot get in sync. Recchia now with the 11-point lead. Again being guarded by Runco. Tries to get Carmody, but Dykert denies. Now drive to the hoop. Step back. No good. And Lasky with the rebound. Gets it to Novak on the left wing. Gwynn all the way out to Runco for three. In and out, no good. Carmody with the rebound. He'll try to do it himself. Drops it for the three, and Recchia will hit. That's 9 first half points for Recchia. Lasky now gets it to Runco. Now to Gwynn. Runco will take the short jumper. He can't hit, but Gwynn with the rebound. And he's going to be fouled. Good offensive rebounding effort by Elijah Gwynn, but the Mustangs just cannot take the lid off, find any kind of rhythm on offense. 5:32 to go here in the second, just 6 points for the Mustangs. Another steal. Back come the Mars Planet, scoring again. That's Hetzler. He has 6. 22-6, getting a little bit out of hand here now in the second quarter as the Mustangs not able to answer so far. Lasky will step back again. He can't hit. Carmody with the rebound. They'll slow it down with 5 minutes to go. He'll take the long three. No, thought about getting it into Perziola, and he wasn't looking. Now the fast break opportunity. Give it back by the Mustangs. Lancaster will check in for Runco. Opportunity that time with numbers, but an errant pass ends up in another turnover for the Mustangs. 22-6 as Dykert will pick up a foul, trying to deny Robbie Carmody his fourth Laurel Highlands team foul, and Mars will call a full timeout at the 4:46 marks. It's 22-6. Mars on top. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network. Here we go, 4:46 to go here in the second, 22-6. Mars in control and with the basketball. On the court for Mars, Perziola, Carmody, Hetzler, Recchia, and Lewis, the starters. Same thing for the Mustangs, all except for Greg Lancaster in there. And there's Carmody, easy inside. Carmody makes it 24-6. Cleans up at the baseline, and now full court pressure to be applied by Mars, trying to create more turnovers for the Mustangs. And there's another steal. That's out of bounds, back to the the Planets. Full court pressure trying to put a dagger into the heart of the Mustangs here in the first half. Resulted in a turnover. Recchia now guarded by Lancaster. Changes directions, drops it back to Carmody for three. He can't hit. Here comes Novak. He'll try to go to the hoop off glass. No good. Gwynn with the rebound and put back. Elijah Gwynn makes it 24-8. Good weak side rebound that time by Elijah Gwynn in the right place at the right time. Recchia now being guarded by Lancaster. In the corner, Hetzler swinging all the way across to Lewis. With the right hand to the hoop. No good. Novak with the rebound. Out to Lancaster on the left wing. Dykert gets it back to Lancaster. Now Novak for three. Long three. Got it. Hudson Novak for three. 24-11. Mustangs with a little bit of a spurt. 5-2 spurt for the Mustangs. Lewis will try a three. He can't hit. Novak. That's going to be off of Novak. He had the rebound, harassed there by Hetzler, and just came off Hudson's hand out of bounds. So even when the Mustangs create good defense, turnover on the rebound. Carmody was open for a minute, didn't get him the ball. Lewis now on the left wing. Hetzler pounding it in. Now stolen away there by Novak. There's a foul. That's going to be on Carmody. And Novak a little bit upset with that foul. That's his first, team fifth. Out of bounds in the backcourt. The Mustangs facing now the full court man-to-man. Lancaster will control. Gets it to Novak. Novak on top to Gwynn. Now Lancaster inside. Nice pass to Novak, and he's fouled on the pass. I believe that's going to be on Ben Lewis, his second. Team foul number
25, Ben Lewis, his second, team's fifth.
Team fifth. I think I said fifth the last time, but it is just now 5 team fouls. Lasky now double teamed on top. Nowhere to go. Gets it to Hudson. Straight away, three, short again. Now comes back Recchia. He'll stop, nobody on him, takes a three. Lasky will track it down in the corner. Bryce will come ahead, stop and fire, and score it. And a foul called on Lewis. 3 for Bryce Lasky. Gives him 6. Foul on the rebound. Ben Lewis just threw Elijah Gwynn out of bounds. That's going to be the 6th team foul and 3rd on Ben Lewis. It'll be out of bounds underneath after the three-pointer. And Coach Carmody will have to get Lewis out of the game with those 3 fouls. Coming in now is Michael Carmody, the freshman, 6'5" forward. Lasky looking, gets it all the way on top to Novak, right wing. Brunko looking. I'm sorry, that's Lancaster. Drops it to Lasky. Lasky way on top. He'll shoot the long 3. Can't get it to go. Carmody with the rebound. 24-14. 2:07 to go here in the second. Corner now. The freshman Carmody might have got away with a walk. Hetzler dropped and he traveled. So the Mustangs force a turnover with 1:57 to go, trailing by 10. 24-14. The Mustangs no stranger to a deficit, coming back from 10 behind against Highlands Tuesday night. Lasky to the hoop with his left, off glass, no good. Gwynn with the rebound again, he's fouled. Elijah Gwynn strong on the offensive boards. That's got to be 3 offensive rebounds for him. That's going to be on Recchia. His second. 2 shots for Elijah. He's too strong on that one. 1 for 3 for Elijah. trying to make it a single-digit lead. Second one on the way, too strong again. All important foul shots. Mustangs unable to convert. Robbie Carmody now looking for the long three. He's going to try to do it himself with Dykert. And he'll get it to the hoop, but he's fouled as he reaches the hoop. I think that's going to be on Novak. His first 15 foul. Carmody at the line, and he'll hit the first. Carmody, an excellent foul shooter. Second one on the way, got it. Pushes the lead back up to 12, 26-14. Now Gwynn has it knocked away, and he'll be fouled and pushed there by Carmody, and that is going to send Gwynn back to the line again, 1-1. That's Carmody's second foul.
Lance foul, charged to number 24, Robbie Carmody. His second. Team's 8.
Gwynn at the line again, just 1 for 4. 1-1. First one up, got it. 2 for 5 now. Elijah makes it 26-15. 1:22 to go here in the second. Second one, too strong. Recchia handles the ball for Mars. They want it in his hands on top. He's guarded there by Lancaster. Lancaster trying to force a turnover. Gets the screen. Recchia to the hoop with the reverse. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound, though. On top to Hetzler. Swing it back to Recchia. Corner to Carmody. That's way off. Novak coming back quickly for the Mustangs. He'll be double teamed. Didn't see it. But it's out of bounds. Back to Laurel Highlands. Sneaking in behind was Hetzler. Double teaming Hudson, and he had it knocked away. Dykert now looking for some help. Gets it to Lasky. Now it's going to be stolen away. Hetzler strong on defense. Gives him 8. Novak will try another 3, and he'll hit it. 28-18 with 25 seconds to go. Laurel trying to keep it close and respectable here in the first half. Hetzler now, the junior guard. Go to his left now, think about it again. 12 seconds ago. Will hold for the last shot, I would think. Recchia looking for Carmody. He wants to take it. Gets the screen out top. Double team. 3 on the way. No good. Novak with the rebound. And that'll do it for the first half. The Mars Planets with a 10-point advantage, 28-18. We'll be back with halftime activities and statistics. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network. It's halftime here at Ken and McMillan. 5A WPIAL playoff action. The number 1 seed Mars Planets facing the number 8 seed, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. After a 3-point first quarter, the Mustangs able to score 14 in the second, but trail 28 to 18, 10-point advantage for the Mars Planet. Scoring for the Mustangs, Bryce Lasky with two triples for 6. Hudson Novak, 2 triples and a 2-point bucket for 8. And Elijah Gwynn, a layup and 2 for 6 from the line for 4 points for their total of 18. For Mars, Cade Hetzler has 4 buckets for 8 points. Andrew Recchia, a triple and 3 2-pointers for 9. Robbie Carmody, 3 hoops and 2 for 2 from the line for his 8. And Ben Lewis, a triple for his 3. 14 in the first and 15 in the second for Mars. 14 and 14 for their total of 28 points. Mustangs having a real difficult time in the first quarter trying to get any kind of quality opportunities. Righted the ship somewhat in the second quarter, but still the Mars defense very stingy on that side of the court. On the other side, Mustangs playing pretty good defense themselves, limiting the Mars Planets to just 28 points in the first half. But the Mustangs will have the same opportunity that they had Tuesday night against Highlands, trailing by 10. And we'll see if they can make that comeback happen again. We'll be back with third quarter action here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to Cannon-McMillan High School. We're just about ready for second half action with Mars Planets on top, 28-18 over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Mustangs having the lid on the hoop in the first quarter, just scoring 3 points and 14 in the second, keeping the game within reach at 28-18. I'm sorry, 15 in the second. I misspoke. So they outscored Mars 15-14 in the second. And the Mustangs will be going right to left here in the second half. It will be Mars possession as we start. Nice crowd here at Cannon-McMillan. Across the way, Laurel Highlands fans, Mars fans here in front of me. Full house on both sides in the lower level. Now into the weave comes Mars. Tries to get it down low to Carmody. He won't get the roll, but the putback can't get it to go again. And another rebound for Mars. Lost it on the way up. That time was Perziola. Technical foul called now, I think, on Ben Perziola, as he was unhappy with the non-call at the other end. The official right on the spot there makes the call. That's going to put Bryce Lasky. That's his first foul. That will be the team's first. Lasky at the line. 2-shot technical. First one, no good. Bryce cold off the second half warm-up. Misses the first. Bends his knees this time and hits the second. Cuts the lead to 9, 28-19. It will be Mustang ball at the half-court line with an opportunity to add on. Another steal. Mustangs just careless with the pass in. Hetzler with the steal in the bucket. Wow. Lasky hands to Runco. Guarded by Recchia. Dykert. Runco will be called for the foul this time as he plowed his way through the screen. That's his second first team foul of the second half on the Mustangs, and call that 2 quick turnovers on the Mustangs after the technical foul. Perziola will hand up top to Hetzler. And now we have a foul on the Mars Planets again. That's going to be on Perziola again, I believe. Illegal foul, illegal screen, his second, team second. So Perziola, 2 quick fouls here in the second half. Aggressive fouls. Lasky hands to Runco. Now he has it knocked away. Pass to Gwynn, he can't control it. And we're going to have a jump ball. That'll go back to the Mustangs. Runco had to pass across to Gwynn, and he just could not grab it for the lay-in. Dykert to Lasky in the corner. Tries to go left. Picked up there. He'll step back for the 3. Got it. Bryce Lasky not afraid to let it fly from long range. Makes it an 8-point game, 30-22. Minute and a half into the third. Almost an opportunity there for Dykert for the steal. Carmody way out on top. Gets it to Recchia. Recchia to Lewis. He touched it. Ooh, that's out of bounds. Back to Mars. They're saying he did not touch it. Hetzler with 10 points. Gets it to Recchia. Recchia, the 5'9" sophomore guard. Very poised for a sophomore. In the corner now, Carmody down low, and that'll be out of bounds. Couldn't control. Mustangs with an opportunity to cut it to 6 or 5. Lasky now will bring it ahead himself. Looking for a screen out top. Gets it to Novak. Novak all the way across. Skip past Lasky. He'll step back and shoot the 3 again. No good. Gwynn fighting for it. Goes up strong. Got it. Elijah Gwynn to the hoop. Makes it 30-24. Elijah, very strong effort on the offensive boards here tonight. Almost a double dribble there by Hetzler, but he able to complete the pass to Mrs. Perziola inside, in and out. Carmody now will put it back and score. 32-24. Novak way out now on the left wing, gets it to Dykert. Runco on the right wing. Lasky now, he's fouled. Pushed there by Hetzler. That's going to be his second. Team foul number 3. With 5:12 remaining here in the third. 32-24. Mars on top. Novak back to Lasky. Lasky spin move. Jumps, and he is going to be fouled again. That's going to be on Hetzler, his third. Team fourth now on Mars. Novak step back 3, short. Dykert had an opportunity, but Recchia comes out of there with it. Recchia now tries to penetrate, goes to the hoop, he's fouled. Good penetration there by Andrew Recchia. Saw the opening, took the opportunity to take it to the hoop. That's going to be on Runco. Third foul on David Runco. Second team foul. As Andrew Recchia tries to get on the board here in the second half. He'll not get the roll. 4:51 to go here in the third. Second one on the way. Perfect with that one. Makes it 33-24. Runco now on top to Novak. Gets it to Dykert. Had Novak going wide, but now Dykert will have to get it to Lasky. At the last minute, he's double teamed. to Novak, baseline runner. He'll score it. Hudson Novak. Baseline drive. Drew the contact inside there by number 13, Recchia. That's his third. So 3 Mars Planets now with 3 personal fouls. Hetzler, Recchia, and Lewis. That's out of bounds back to the Mustangs. So Novak no good on the hoop, but ball slips out of the hands and back to the Mustangs. 33-26, 7-point ball game. Runco now goes to his left and is stolen again. Just not sharp with those passes. Carmody is fouled on the way to the hoop. And he went down hard after the foul. Good sportsmanship. And that foul's going to be called. Dykert will pick up his second personal. Third team foul. Out of bounds underneath. Officials trying to take control. Things getting a little bit chippy as Carmody in the corner. It's for 3. Carmody for 3. Makes it a 10-point game again, and Mars calls timeout. Little talking to by the officials. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for 30 seconds on the South Union Township Sports Network with 4:18 to go here in the third.
This game is being broadcast on the MSA Sports Network.
Mustangs chipped into the lead, had it down to 6 at one point, but the Mars Planets come right back and get it back up to a 10-point lead, which is where it was at halftime. And now with 4:17 to go, the Mustangs trying to find some kind of rhythm on the offensive side as Lasky now harassed. Good pass inside to Gwynn. Can't get it to go. Missed the bunny. Good pass by Lasky. Elijah just a little too fast with the lay-in. Could not get it to go. Carmody will now go baseline, and he'll try to get it up off the rim. No good. Tracked down there by Hetzler. Hetzler inside to Perziole. Fakes. Has it blocked by Novak. Lasky now will try to do it himself. Drops to Novak for 3. In and out. Off the back of the iron. Mustangs could not convert after the nice defensive play by Hudson Novak. Recovered fantastically to make that block. Lewis now guarded by Lasky. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Lewis just plows through. And he's going to be close to another technical foul. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Ben Lewis. No question. That was an offensive foul. He just put his shoulder down and ran over the defender. And complaining about that will get him nowhere. Good call by the official as Lasky will bring it ahead. With the left, he is fouled again. This time, that's by Hetzler again. That's going to be 4 on Cade Hetzler. So 4 fouls on Ben Lewis, 4 fouls on Cade Hetzler. Charged with his fourth was Hetzler. Lasky will go to the line for 1 and 1 with 3:12 to go here in the third. Mustangs already in the bonus. Checking in is Brandon Caruso, 5'7", sophomore guard, as Lasky will shoot the 1 and 1. Can't get it to go, but Gwynn with the rebound. Gets it to Novak with the fake. Tries to go to the hoop with the left. Got the roll. Hudson Novak bails out. Bryce Lasky on the front end 1 and 1 miss. Offensive rebound again by Elijah Gwynn makes it a 36-28 lead as Carmody misses. Lasky now has it knocked away from behind. Good defense there by the Mars Planets coming on the back check. Carmody trying to get it in, he's fouled. Tried to slice through about 3 defenders that time. No one got position. Elijah Gwynn picks up his second, 4th team foul on the Mustangs. No one established position that time, and Carmody picks up the foul on the drives. The pass goes all the way back into the back court. Caruso will bring it ahead. He's guarded by Lasky. Good pass inside. Perziola will finish. His first 2 of the game. Lasky will take the long 3. Off the iron, no good. Runco with the rebound to the hoop. Got it. David Runco has his first hoop. 38-30, 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the third. Caruso on the left wing. On top now to Stoddard, who checked in for Mars Planets. Nowhere to go with it. Hands it to Perziola. On top now, this is Caruso. Guarded now. Recchia takes it to the hoop with the left. Off glass, no good. Novak with another rebound. And now almost another steal, but Lasky comes out with numbers. Gets it to Runco. He'll try the 3. In and out, no good. With the rebound, no score. What do we got? It's going to be on Perziola, I think. No, it's going to be on the Mustangs. Gwynn picks up his third. Elijah Gwynn picks up his third, team 5th. 38-30 remains the score. Caruso on the near side, guarded by Lasky. Across to Recchia. Runco providing the defense out there for the Mustangs. Carmody now double teamed, and Gwynn picks up a unnecessary foul, and that's going to be his 4th. And 6-team foul.
Elijah Gwynn charged with his 4th personal, the 6th Laurel Highlands team foul.
6-team foul, so the Mustangs will be over the limit with their next foul. And Elijah will have to sit down with 4 fouls. Iliasas Aliutha, the 6'4" sophomore, checks in for Laurel Highlands. Caruso, guarded by Lasky. In the corner now, we get stepped out of bounds. Stoddard tried to go to his right and just stepped out of bounds. That'll be back to the Mustangs, trailing by 8. Lasky trying to get on track. 3 triples and 1 for 3 from the line for Bryce. Just 10 points to the hoop now. And he's going to be called for an offensive foul. Lasky trying to create. Carmody now with the defensive position. Both teams over the limit now. Neither team able to score here over the last 2 minutes. We're under a minute, 48 seconds to go in the third. Oh, it's a carry, and there it is. Turn it over to the Mustangs. Sloppy play on both sides here in the last 2 minutes. Keeps the score at 38-30. 41 seconds now to go. Runco to Dykert. Finds Lasky. Gets it up. Can't get the roll. And that's going to be a foul on Saliutha. and allow Carmody to go to the line. Not what you want to do if you're the Mustangs. His first, team 8th, 1-1. Carmody will go to the line. Carmody with 13 points, 2 for 2 from the line. With 31.5 seconds to go, a chance to send the lead back up to 10. It's the first. Second opportunity. Got them both. Under 30 seconds now to go. Novak being guarded by Perziola. He'll stop and shoot. That's short. It's going to be a foul called on Lasky, I believe. That might be 3 on Bryce. Bryce has 3 fouls, and that's going to send Recchia to the line. He is 1 for 2, has 10 points. Mustangs with several opportunities to cut into the lead. Now we'll be looking at an 11-point lead, 11-point deficit with 21 seconds to go here in the third. 2 starters on the bench for the Mars Planets, but they're still able to increase the lead to 12. 14 seconds to go. Bryce now looking to go one-on-one, gets it to Runco. Step back 3, in and out, no good. Carmody with 5 seconds to go, plenty of time. He'll stop and shoot the 3, block from behind, but hits it. Bobby Carmody for 3, makes it a 45-30 lead for the Mars Planets going into the fourth quarter. We'll be back with that fourth quarter action here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter, and the Mustangs now trail by 15 as the Mars Planets send out onto the court. Number 13, Andrew Recchia, provided all of the ball handling. Also out there, number 21, Jerry Stoddart. Now with the ball, number 23, Brandon Caruso. Number 32, Ben Perziola is in, as well as Robbie Carmody. Almost a 5-second call as Carmody picks up the ball way out on top, guarded by Dykert. They're going to be content to use clock now with 7:37 to go. There's a pick way out on top, and that's going to be a foul called on Saliutha. And once again, send Carmody to the line. His second team foul, number 10. Carmody 4 for 4 at the line already. And I would think that he is going to be solid at the line. Gwynn will come back in even with the 4 fouls. Nothing to lose at this point, down 46-30. And just 7:31 to go, and just as I say that, Carmody misses. The announcer's jink works again. Dykert can't get it to go. One and done for the Mustangs. This is Caruso. Backdoor cut. Recchia, he'll think better of taking the shot and bring it all the way back out and use some more clock. Runco guarding him, now Carmody, and that's going to be a foul on Runco. And send Carmody to the line again. That's 4 on Runco. And double bonus again for Robbie. He has 10, 13, 14, 15, 19 points for Robbie Carmody so far. And he misses the first. Still some life for the Mustangs, but a tough task now, trailing by 17. 7:03 to go. Runco guarded by Caruso. All the way across to Hudson Novak, drives baseline with the left. Running one-hander, can't get it to go. So Hudson, 2 opportunities. Can't get it to go. Back come the Mars Planets with the 17-point lead. They'll be content to weave it out front. That's a step through there by Stoddard. Score it. Nice move to the hoop, and Lasky will now go to the hoop and score. 49-32 with 6:15 to go. We got a timeout called by the Mars Planets. A full timeout with 6:11 to go here in the fourth. It's 49-32, and we'll take a brief timeout. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network. Checking back in for Mars Planets, number 25, Ben Lewis, is back in the game. Pass to Hetzler. He has 4 fouls. Lewis has 4 fouls, so they both check back in with 6:05 to go here. Stolen away by Runco. Hand it to Lasky. Finds his way to the hoop and scored again. Bryce Lasky will score, and he is fouled there by Perziola. That's going to be his third. Lasky with an opportunity to go to the line for a 3-point play. Bryce just 1 for 3 at the line. Cannot hit. Bryce uncharacteristically missing foul shots here tonight, but they're still battling. 49-34, 15-point game. Perziola had it, lost the handle. Recchia for 3, in and out, rebound to Gwynn. Sprinting out is Lasky. Try to go baseline, step back now to Runco. Runco to the hoop, finds Gwynn baseline, jumper, got it. Elijah Gwynn now with 8. Down to 13, 5:22 to go. Carmody wants to take control. Do it himself, Runco. Double team effort there with Dykert. Try to do it himself, and he will. All the way to the hoop. Robbie Carmody. Points adding up now is Hudson Novak to the hoop, and he'll score. Novak for 2. He has 14.
Novak, the 2-point answer.
Back and forth action now with 4:51 to go in the fourth. Double team out here. Lewis will get the pass, and he'll bring it back out to Recchia. Recchia to the hoop, a runner, no good. Gwynn with the rebound. Finds Novak. Novak needs to push it ahead. Lasky. Too far under the hoop, nowhere to go with that one. Bryce kind of forced it. Carmody will bring it back and settle out at the top of the key. Pushing, and that's an offensive foul. Carmody with the extended arm, and as soon as you see that arm extend, you're going to get the offensive foul. That's a third foul on Carmody. 51-38. Mustangs down by 13 with 4:20 to go. Novak being guarded out there by Perziola. Gets it to Dykert. Dykert hands to Lasky. He'll take a very long three. In and out, no good. Rebound will be back out of bounds to Mars. Lasky trying to bring the Mustangs back. Unable to connect from the long range three. Has that knocked away. Good defense there by Bryce. 4 minutes exactly to go here in the fourth. 51-38. Mustangs now with full court man-to-man as Ben Lewis will bring it ahead. He might have got away with the travel. Hetzler on top to Recchia. They want it in his hands. They'll swing it around. Lewis for the three, and got it. Ben Lewis, his second three, makes it a 16-point advantage. Lasky now to the hoop. Fade away, no good. Desperation shots now for the Mustangs with 3:29 to go, trailing by 16. Carmody now, he'll take it himself, and he is mugged by Hudson Novak. That's be Hudson's second, send Carmody to the line for 2.
Hudson Novak charged with his second personal.
22 points for Carmody so far. He'll shoot 2. Makes them both. Runco now will try to do it himself. Off glass, can't get it to go, but Gwynn with the rebound again. Has it stripped away as he put it to the court. And what do we got? The held ball. I believe that stays with the Mustangs. We'll see. It is a held ball. Good hustle on both sides that time. 56-38.
Jump ball possession arrow favors Laurel Highlands.
Novak way out on top. Almost banked it in from long range. Recchia will bring it ahead. Double team there. Hetzler now, double team. Swing it to Carmody. Lewis. Handed to Carmody, now guarded by Bryce. Double team now, Dykert and Carmody. Take it to the hoop, and he's fouled again. So Robbie Carmody taking things into his own hands here in the fourth quarter. Taking it to the hoop, picking up a lot of foul opportunities. That's Bryce Lasky's fourth. Laurel Highlands will call a timeout. Trailing 56-38, 2:42 to go. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network with Robbie Carmody at the line. back here at Cannon McMillan. Final 2:42 to go here in the 5A quarterfinal matchup between the Mars Planets and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Robbie Carmody with 24 points will shoot 2 and gets the roll on the first. 9 for 11 at the line for Robbie. Make it 10 for 12 and give him 26 points. Runco hands to Novak. Now Lasky. Backcourt cut. Dykert gets it again to Gwynn, and Elijah will score.
Gwynn, he has 10.
He has 10. Hetzler gets it to Recchia. Guarded by, and it's going to be a foul called, I believe, on Dykert. His third. Double bonus for the Mars Planets. 3 for 4 at the line for Andrew Recchia here in the second half. He has 12 points. First one on the way and good. Make him 4 for 5. And he now has 13. 59-40. Largest lead of the game now for the Mars Planets, and that will be Carmody with the offensive rebound and the putback. Give him 28. Novak now to the hoop. Running one-hander, can't get it to go. Gwynn with the rebound again. Back up, no good. Foul called. And I believe that's going to be on Carmody.
But it's foul charge number 24, Robbie Carmody.
Send Will Dykert to the line.
The 10. Team foul.
2 shots for Will Dykert, trying to get himself into the scoring column. The 6'2" senior. Will cannot get the roll. Good career for Will Dykert. Very strong defensive player, hustling all the time. And he does get on the board with 1 for 2.
Checking in for the Planets, number 23.
Number 23, Brandon Caruso, checks in for Perziola. The Mustangs will pick up full court. Caruso brings it down, and he is going to be picked up by Novak. Swing it back out to Recchia. Goes to the hoop himself in the corner. Caruso, no need to shoot with 1:47 to go and a 20-point advantage. Lewis now inside to Heckler. Lewis swings it back out to Carmody. Minute 37 to go, 20-point lead. Mustangs really don't need to foul, but Carmody takes it to the hoop, and he is fouled by Novak. Not sure why Carmody was taking it to the hoop. Mustangs weren't fouling out on top with a minute 31. And that's the third foul on Hudson Novak. Carmody trying to give himself a 30-point night. It's the first.
Checking in for the Fighting Planets, number 44, Max Chisholm.
29 points for Robbie Carmody. Make it 30.
Back in for Mars, number 45, Michael Carmody.
Carmody will take a seat, and his brother Michael will step in. Lasky to the hoop with the finger roll, gives him 16. Stolen away now. Lasky step back 3, in and out. And they're going to call a foul here with a minute 13 to go. That's going to be on David Runco, and I believe he will foul out. So David, also one of the fine seniors for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs.
David Runco.
Another fine gentleman and great career for David Runco, for Coach Rick Hogger. Always hustling, strong effort. Had a fine senior season. Richie Mihal will come in, and Will Dykert and Hudson Novak will check out for the Mustangs. Richie Mihal with the minute 13 will check in. Saliuta in. Lancaster in.
Checking in for Laurel.
Hetzler misses. Basinger will come in for Lasky.
And number 32, Nick Simpson.
And Nick Simpson will come in for Gwynn. So all underclassmen in now for the Mustangs. Lancaster, Mihal, Basinger, as Hetzler hits the second.
To the Planets, number 0, Luke Morrissey.
Luke Morrissey, the 5'7" junior guard, will get some playing time with 1:13 for Mars. Lancaster being guarded by Morrissey. With the left to the hoop, he's fouled. 3 to go. 64-43, 21-point lead for Mars. Morrissey picks up his first. And Lancaster will have 2 shots. Nice shot there by Greg Lancaster. Gets him into the scoring column for 1 point. Next one up and good. 2 for 2 at the line for Greg. Caruso brings it ahead now with 56 seconds to go. Gets it to Michael Carmody. 21 is Jerry Stoddart. Guarded there by Simpson. Richie Mihal on Caruso. Morrissey, Caruso baseline drive. Runner won't go. Rebound. Pulled back out of there by Max Chismar. 30 seconds to go. Mihal playing defense against Caruso. Carmody gets it across to Caruso. I'm sorry, that's Stoddart. Now Caruso. Mihal, backdoor cut. Carmody threw it away. 11 seconds to go, 64-45. Mars Planets will advance in 5A WPIAL playoffs. And the Mustangs will need the Mars Planets to win the WPIAL for them to have an opportunity to get to the PIAA playoffs as Lancaster finishes the scoring on a runner. That's our final. The Mars Planets 64, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 47. We'll be back with final statistics right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude the festivities for this evening on behalf of the WPIAL and all 4 teams.
Welcome back to Cannon McMillan High School, where the Mars Planets were victorious over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, 64-47, knocking the Mustangs out of the WPIAL 5A playoffs. The Mars Planets will move on into the semifinals and face the winner of McKeesport and Hampton. The Mustangs will need the Mars Planets to win the WPIAL for them to have an opportunity to compete in the PIAA state playoffs. Mustangs with a good season under Coach Rick Hogger, improving in leaps and bounds throughout the season. Coming into tonight's game, just unable to find an answer on the offensive side in the first half, scoring 3 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, trailing by 10 at halftime, 12 in the third, and 17 in the fourth. The Mars Planets 14 in the first, 14 in the second, 17 in the third, 19 in the fourth, most of those at the foul line. Scoring for the Mustangs, Bryce Lasky finished with 16 points. He had 3 triples, 3 two-pointers, and 1 for 4 from the line for his 16. David Runco, finishing his senior season, came in with 2 points. Greg Lancaster off the bench with 4, 2 for 2 from the line for him. Will Dykert, 1 for 2 from the line for his 1 point. Hudson Novak, scrappy effort, 14 points, 8 points in the first half, 6 in the second, 0 for 1 at the line for Hudson. Elijah Gwynn Strong performance by Elijah, hitting the offensive boards and coming in with double figures at 10 points. Elijah Gwynn, 4 in the first and 6 points in the second for his total of 10. That's the 47 for the Mustangs. The Mustangs, uncharacteristically not good from the foul line. 6 for 13 from the foul line, as I have unofficially for the Mustangs. On the other side of the ledger, the Mars Planets scoring number 2, Cade Hetzler with 11. 8 in the first half, 3 in the second, 1 for 2 at the line. Andrew Recchia, the sophomore point guard, 9 points in the first and 4 for 5 at the line in the second half for his total of 13. Jerry Stoddard off the bench for 2. Ben Lewis, 2 triples for his total of 6. And Ben Perziola had 2. But the story coming in, we knew the possibility of Robbie Carmody having a stellar game, and he did not disappoint with 30 points, 8 in the first half, 22 in the second half, hitting 12 for 14 from the foul line, 10 for 12 in the second half for Robbie Carmody at the foul line. So he finishes with 30 points to lead the Mars Planets to victory. Our final, once again, was the Laurel Highlands Mustangs falling 64-47 here at Cannon McMillan. It's been our pleasure to bring you tonight's game, which was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring the Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and everyone at CUTV, including Gary Smith and his staff. Gary Frankhauser doing the play-by-play, Jerry Dupay on the camera, another South Union Township Sports Network presentation. It's been our pleasure to bring you Laurel Highlands basketball here in the 2016-2017 season. Our final, once again, Mars 64, Laurel Highlands 47. So long, everyone.